Hey Planty friends, welcome back to another new Planty video. Valentina's like running around, so I already got a hair on my lips. Because whenever you put lip gloss on, it sticks. Anything sticks to lip gloss. It's been a hot minute. I literally was like was not gonna do any more videos. I was gonna like silently quit because I would girl. It was just a lot, and then the holidays were a lot as well. But then, no matter how hard I kept pushing not to watch plant videos, the second I first was watching garden answer, and then I was like, I have a fascination with rose gardening videos, and I got into the rabbit hole, and I started watching a lot of. I was like, let me just look at one plant shopping video, and then I saw the video, and then I wanted to see more houseplant videos, and then I was like, oh my god, like I kind of miss creating content, but I don't know. I just got rid of a lot of plants. I don't want to get too much into it, but I was going into like a declutter phase for like months, 2 months, for sure weeks, maybe like 2 months or a month, but I got rid of a lot of them and it felt kind of good. Also, Valentino's here. He's just gonna keep on crying. I just fed him right now because he gets fed on a schedule. And I was like, he's gonna start crying, so maybe I should feed him again to make him happy. But he's just gonna go ahead and just meow, because he likes, people tell me it's because when I talk in the camera, he thinks that I'm talking to him, so that's why he meows. So just a little, like he's just gonna join us. So today we're gonna go ahead and propagate some plants. I'm really excited. I do not have everything that I want and everything that I need. Usually, I like to have my containers in my sphagnum moss. I love using fast food containers because they're like, they're kind of shallow, like salad containers and stuff like that, right? And then they have like a clear top, which makes them perfect for propagating, especially in sphagnum moss. It's kind of finicky because sphagnum moss, like a couple uses and then it's not useful anymore. It gets kind of, you can tell the quality is not there. Like it was just, you could, it is not as good as when you first buy it. So you can see it's top right there. I do also got a cup of tea. Well, I don't think it's tea. It's just hot water with lemon and honey. I like to drink hot beverages whenever I'm doing plant chores, and usually I drink coffee, but I just had my coffee this morning and it was pretty strong, and I feel like I should not make another cup of coffee because I would get way too crazy. So I made this. It's also really good for you. Like the lemon has like vitamin C, right? And then the honey has a lot of antioxidants, so it's good for the flu season, which is literally like already here, I think so. But I'm gonna go ahead and chop up a lot of plants to make copies, but not even just that. It also helps the plants to be a lot more bushy, which is literally my style. I like my plants to look very full and lush. I know some people like them to be very leggy and long, or just like long like this, which is also really beautiful. I had this one. It's a lemon lime philodendron. I had it for quite a hot minute, and I just like the way it looks, super duper long. But I think it's time for a haircut. I guess we can do this one first. And I also don't, like I said, I don't have my containers. I'm gonna go to the store in a bit because I haven't gone, believe it or not, since I stopped making videos. I haven't gone to Home Depot, Lowe's, or to any garden center for longer than a month. So I'm kind of feral. Like I might act a little bit feral when I go plant shopping. I'm like, girl, I'm curling my toes right now. Like I'm really excited. I really do miss it. I was trying so hard not to because I know I was gonna like miss it, like just miss buying plants and like bringing plants home and like decorating with plants. You're putting your tail on my tea, baby. I know you don't know what you're doing, baby. I know you don't know what you're doing. I'll play with you in a bit, my sugar pie. Look, baby. You wanna give me a kiss? I know you don't do kisses. Baby, aren't you the most sweetest pie? Don't lick me. ¿Qué pasa? You wanna go down now, baby? Yeah, if I give it, it's funny because like he wants to give me the affection, but whenever I give him affection, he gets like spicy. Like he gets annoyed of it. That's how cats are, right? It's kind of funny, but it's just like, girl, you're so picky, but I love you. You know that I love you, right? Yeah, you're a pain in the butt. Your poo-poos be stinky, baby. Why do I need to change your food? So yeah, we're gonna go ahead and do this lemon philodendron. I have my container. They're gonna be sitting in water, which is halfway full. I got whatever I could that would work out and fit. I don't think it's dripping. I think it's dripping water very, very lightly. But yeah, they're just gonna sit in here. It's also gonna like let the cuttings absorb water. So when I put them in sphagnum moss, they're gonna be like nice and plump, which will be nice. So I'm not really, I guess, like I said, on this one specifically, I'm just gonna give it a haircut to promote growth on top. So it's gonna be a little bit close to the base, because if I do it here, it's just gonna get leggy, it's gonna spread more in here, but I kind of want more in here on top. And another way to promote growth on top when it's like bald like this, you can kind of see a new leaf coming in, is giving it a grow light. Right now sitting in the kitchen, it doesn't get literally any grow lights, any sunlight. It just gets kitchen light, which is the long thing, which is not full spectrum, I believe. So is it right? So it's not really like light for them to grow, but it's growing, it's doing what it can. So I'm gonna go ahead and cut it. Also because like I said, I do want to make some copies. I want to grow my collection with plants that I do love, and since I got rid of a lot of plants that I did not like, other ones that I do have left are the ones that are like really sentimental to me, or I really, really love them. I love a lemon lime philodendron because like whenever the sun hits them, they get this beautiful glow, and whenever they do put out new leaves, they're like golden, even without the light. It's just the most prettiest thing ever. And I like listening to jazz now. It's girl, I'm entering my relaxing era, girl. Like I'm trying not to be so chaotic and not so like messy. Even though it's me, I like to be crazy and wild like that. But he's like on my thighs and he's doing like the nail thing. Oh, okay, baby. Okay, baby, no more. Baby, my sugar pie. I'm a little bit busy, my baby boy. Yeah, my baby. I'm a little busy. Yeah, my sugar pie. Oh, he wants pets badly. People tell me that Wyland cut his nails a while back. He's starting to bite me. He wants me to pet him so bad. Baby, we were just playing in the morning. It's like, you're gonna be talking like that, so like, it means playtime. Okay, he's like literally, I don't know if you guys can see, he's like right over here. You know, see his hairy? You can see his tongue, I think so. Right, no. Yeah, no, okay. He's on my thighs right now. He's just laying down. So, what was I saying? I forgot. This is my favorite plant. I really do like it a lot. I know I can, this is a bad one. This is just not cute. So I also do have my trash bag. I like to reuse my Walmart bags. Oh yeah, people used to tell me why I don't cut his nails. I don't know, I used to, and he would like literally kill me if I did. I'm being dramatic. But also I was Googling and he does scratch my sofa, but I'm using foil now, which I took it out because we had a party, but I'm gonna put the foil back and it's been working amazingly. He's scratching his own things now, he's scratching posts, right? But like when you cut their nails, they feel vulnerable, especially when you pull them out, but that's not what I'm doing. Like, some people say it doesn't hurt them, it doesn't make them vulnerable when you cut their nails, but I think it does. I don't know. I just want to make sure my baby feels happy and safe and confident. So, and the nails don't really bother me. I just whenever he does his massages, but I'm gonna dump them in here. I think I should show y'all. Okay, we're done with this plant already. Super cute. Also, I would not put that. I mean, it's doing pretty good, but I would not put that in terracotta again because like. It was just not it. So I'm using this container that my boyfriend got me. Well, we went to watch Multiverse of Madness because I love Wanda so much. Like every time I see her I cry because like I know it's a character, but like the amount of trauma she's gone through makes me so sad, and yet she's so like she overcomes it. Like even if you're not like a Marvel fan, there's just so many beautiful like meanings and stuff like that. It's kind of dumb when I say that, but there is like, I mean, there's obviously it's a movie, they're gonna try to get a lot of meanings. Ow, like you know what I'm trying to say, right? Like movies like to add like life, personal stuff like that, like lessons and stuff like that. So I see him, he's not biting my plants. I know the kind of plants that he likes to bite. He usually likes to bite my spider plants, Dracaenas, which those I learned that give them a human mushroom effect, if you know what I'm talking about. Which is not bad for them, for cats. I mean, people don't say like don't let them, they just say like that's where they act crazy. But I also don't have, I had spider plants, but I actually got rid of them as well. I would like to get another one, but I'm not really in a rush. I mean, y'all know I I have some of my go-to places to go buy some really good plants for pretty good deals. Not just always big box stores, but it's kind of far. Like if you know, you know, it's Green Gate. They always have like the best plants to sell, like the best prices, the best, just everything is amazing. And they always have like an amazing selection, but it is so far. I would like to go, but I will look up outside of that, like, I don't know. So I'm finally 24. I just turned on January the 7th. I can't believe I'm getting old, y'all. I mean, we're all getting old every day, but I guess I can't believe I'm like 24 already. Like when I was little, I used to be like, when I'm 24, I want to be married. I'm going to have kids already. I don't know if you guys used to do that, but like when I was little, I used to always like set like unrealistic goals to myself. But the only baby I have is my cat, and like, oh my god, he like sometimes gets on my nerves, but that's how it is, girl. It's just a cat. Like, it's not that deep. See? You guys can see. Oh no, I was about to show y'all something, but it's not that. So I'm kind of excited for this. I know people like to propagate in perlite, which I tried I think one time, but I haven't made it work for myself. I don't know if it's my environment, or if I did something wrong. I probably did something wrong. I always like to propagate in sphagnum moss because it's so good, but it's not really like I said, a couple uses and then it's not the same. Like it just goes bad. So yeah, I think it's acting so crazy because like I said, the only time my cat will hear me talking when I'm by myself is when I'm like complaining when I'm cleaning. So the fact that he's hearing me talk like just in a very soft voice, because this is not really my real voice. I mean it is, but like, you know, like everybody has their own voices, right? Like when you talk on the phone, y'all have like y'all's phone voice. So you know what I'm talking about. Yeah, so I think it's freaking out because I haven't done any videos for so long. I haven't talked only when there's people here. It is dripping. I might need to switch containers because it was a popcorn container. You know how they sell like merch? Is that what it's called, merch? I hope I'm cutting this right. I'm not putting just sticks in there because I like to put like, so what I do, I'm chopping them by leaves, by the way, because each little leaf has a bottom part over here and it's called a node. I'm not really well known with the technical terms, but that can become a full plant. And as you see, I'm making a lot. I can make a really massive 6-inch or 8-inch, very full plant. But the thing I'm gonna do is just get a baby, not my tea, sugar pie. Okay, I hate it when he puts his hairs and everything. That lemon is good though. Oh my god, I almost cut my finger. I can make like a 8-inch. I can make a very compact 6-inch pots. And I do love the hanging effect on my ceilings. You guys cannot see them, but I have a lot of holes in my ceiling. Over the years, girl, I've been putting a lot of stuff in there. But it is a chore. It is a chore. I feel like when you have 50 or more plants, it becomes into a full-time job. The more you have, the more overtime you gotta do. It is labor of love, but girl, I was freaking out. I always say the reason. You finished that already? I'm gonna get a wipey. I'm gonna get a wipey and I'm gonna swap containers because I don't wanna keep dropping stuff. Alrighty, I'm back. I put it in this thing. I mean, this is all I have right now. I have another beautiful glass container. I like glass, but it's being used, and I can't find any other like bigger, deep but not too deep, like this, like wide, shallow kind of containers. They're all in use, so this is the best I can do. And I got my wipes to wipe down the surfaces, just because like, just to make the video like not to look so bad, right? So okay, we have a lot of plants I want to chop up. There's a lot. So here's this next one. It's this beautiful Dracaena. This is the one that we ended up chopping up by nodes and then we put it up together. We love this. This is a pothos. It has some beautiful thick leaves and like nodes that I would love to chop up. It's gorge, and I just made a mess right there. So again, chopping it up, it's crazy. They like that because like they're like carbon dioxide. That's what we emit, right? Anyways, so I'm gonna go chopping it up to make it more bushy. You're gonna get more nodes coming out of it. So And then we get more free plants. I got this from the mother plant that I had. This one's still too fresh. And I actually threw the mother plants away because it was mixed. Half of it ended up reverting back to its original form, which is just a green pothos. And the other was still pretty good on variegation. It was fully dead. But since I chopped it up, it promoted more growth on top and it was getting nice and full. But it wasn't all Jasena. And I kind of liked it, but in my cleaning phase, I was like, no. So I ended up just disposing of it, and I kept the one that's really nice and pretty. Now she's kind of bald, but all these plants are gonna go back in the grow lights, which I also did ended up removing. I'm gonna go put them back in the shelves, and I might do that by myself because I noticed that when I do a lot of overwhelming things and record it, I never get anything done. So I'm gonna do that by myself and play some jazz. This is what I ended up harvesting from the Jasena. And I know this is also, it was pretty popular and rare back then, and then it kind of faded out, and now it's coming back from what I remembered I'm getting on Instagram, which is also something else I tried not to get on because like Instagram is like the holy grail on like pretty houseplants, right? People like to show their pretty houseplants in their collections, and it just makes you like want to buy more or you add more in your wish list. So I made sure not to do that. Now, like I said, I do want to put a lot of these in sphagnum moss. It would be amazing, but if I can, I'm gonna put some in water. And the Jasena pothos, or just any pothos in general, from what I noticed, do really good in water. The transfer from water to soil is like barely there. So basically that means it's like whenever you propagate plants in whichever medium you like to do it other than soil, when you transfer it to soil, when you plan on doing that, if you do plan on doing it, because some people just like it in water or so-and-so, there's a shock on the plants because it's a whole different thing, right? You see all those roots in the water, but those are not actual, those are water roots. And I don't know what you call soil roots, but I know water roots are different than soil roots. So when you transfer it, the plant gets in shock, and then it needs to develop those soil roots. I don't know the actual technical term, but you get it. They need to develop those soil roots, which is why a lot of times you don't see anything happening with the plant, because it's doing a lot of stuff in the bottom but a lot of stuff on the top. Okay. Next up, it looks like oh my gosh, it's so pretty. Oh my god, should I call it making a houseplant salad bowl? Okay, I'm getting annoying now. So here's this beautiful, girl, I always get this confused, but it's either a pothos in jar or a glacier pothos. What's the other? Pothos in jar, glacier pothos. There's other terms, I mean not other terms, there's other versions that I get them confused with. Pothos in jar, glacier pothos. Pearls and jade is another one. Pretty sure this is pothos and joy because that's the most common one. The pearls and jade and the glacier pothos are a little bit more rarer to find. Again, they look very similar, so that's a lot of the reasons why. I'm gonna take a sip of my tea. I noticed that sorry y'all, it's so citrusy. I'm Mexican, girl. I love chile and I love citrus. I love lemons and I love salt. I don't have a sweet tooth, I have the opposite. I love that. Okay, David, calm down. So we're gonna go ahead and just chop this up and do it. It will be pretty easy. So yeah, actually, like I said, I'm gonna go to a lot of big box stores. My boyfriend comes from work. He gets that at 6, but he'll be home around like 6:40 or 6:30 because of traffic. So after he comes back, big box stores usually close at 10, or sometimes they close at 9, I think so, or 7 in the weekends, I don't know. But I'm gonna go and check out my local ones, and then if I have time, I can go and spread out to the other ones. If not, I'll wait until the next day. But I will have a budget. I know people, my family's gonna be like, David, you just gave us all these plants because you're gonna get rid of them, and now you're buying more. We told you, and I was like, it's a toxic relationship. Like, I tried my best to like limit myself and control myself on like having all these plants and like trying to find the balance, but I just can't be away from them. Like, I love my plants and I don't know what I'm doing, but I know what I love, and this is what I love, and I'm gonna go and follow my heart. It's a kind of relationship with an actual person. y'all love each other and y'all just can't separate each other. So what do y'all do when y'all just love each other so much, but y'all need to like y'all are just not compatible? You get therapy. Maybe I should get some therapy. So yeah, I'm really excited to go plant shopping and see what they have. I haven't really seen a lot of. I did saw like a couple plant shopping videos, but I like back then I still have a pretty good idea what's new and what's in the market and what to look forward, like what to look for. I don't know. I have an idea. I know there's a lot of new plants that Costa Farm has been releasing, and I know that Urban Jungle is never behind. That girl is always releasing new plants or new pottery. So really excited to see what they have. My budget is still like $25 or $35, because I don't want to go to cray cray, right? Especially in this economy. Like, are you kidding? So yes, but we always find a way for things that we love. Sorry, I'm like kind of concentrating on doing this. For a second, I guess, can y'all hear him? He's like he's in the cat litter right now. I am doing a lot of these. Maybe I shouldn't do too much. I'll do like another couple strings. It's just, I don't know. Look, this is all green. I think that's it on this one because, no, let's do a little bit more. My apartments ended up adding these new bumps. I don't know what they're called. They're like bumps in the street where people drive. Do you know the ones like speed bumps? The ones that like force you to slow down. If not, you're gonna bust a tire. Because a lot of people here, the speed limit in the apartment, like in the parking section, right? I think it's like 5 miles per hour, but people drive like 10 miles per hour, if not, I think 15 miles per hour every now and then. So I think the apartments got tired of that and they ended up adding bumps, but they're like super high up. Like even my tiny car, like I get scared because I'm like, I don't like this. But it looks like this just, a lot of times Costa Farm likes to mix their plants. I don't even know, I think that's by accident, but they mix their glacier pothos. No, pothos and jade with the pearls and jade. I think the pearls and jade has like some marble effect, and the pothos and joy is more separate and doesn't have that, like the splashes. And this kind of looks like a, you guys can see that. It's like that two-tone look, can you see that? It has that two-color effect. It doesn't have like that marble effect. So this could be something, but I don't want this piece. I know that would like piss a lot of people off, but I'm learning this year. It's okay to get rid of plants. It's okay to throw them away. If it's possible to get them away, that's amazing to make someone happy, right? But sometimes some plants just need a trim, and you just don't have space for those cuttings, and you just don't have the time or the energy, which is also relevant, or you just don't have the people to who to give it to, or it can be both. So you just dispose of it, and that's okay. That's okay. And that's something that I'm trying to tell myself, because like I always try to please people, and I remember like throwing plants away was like a big no-no in the plant community. But now it's okay. It's okay. So plants are always gonna keep on growing. It's a plant that just is. There's a quote. It's a gift that just keeps on giving. Did I say that right? So, oh shoot. And I wish I was ahead of it, and I always liked this idea, but I never do it because I don't know why. I just feel like it's dumb. But when I'm like really delulu, I think it's like super duper cute. Giving plants of my own collection, like propagating plants, growing them into established beautiful plants, and then giving them away for Valentine's Day for everybody, because Valentine's Day is around the corner. We're done with this one. And isn't that such a beautiful gift to give? A plant, right? And even better when it's more personalized. Like, oh, I keep burping. So I think it's a cute idea. You have Suzumis, but I just don't know. And then I don't know if I can make this into established plants within a month. I think they usually need like at least 2 months to get nice and big. That's how long it takes for me. What is he doing? To get nice and pretty, right? What are you doing, girl? This cat is crazy. But I want to tell y'all, every time I drink like a tea, like a tea, I always burp a lot, and I always like wondered why. And then I realized that whenever I drink tea or something hot, I swallow the air. Like I just like, right? And you go that and you're swallowing air, so you end up burping because yeah. So this one is a global green, and it did something really, really weird. A lot of people say it's a lemon meringue, but I'm gonna show you in a bit because I've seen the lemon meringues. I mean, it could be, I could just be really, really wrong, and it happens a lot, right? But this thing just keeps on doing this. So, my homegirl over here decided all of a sudden to do this. I know there's a Japanese global something like that. It looks just like that. Look at that. So it was all basic green, like you guys can really see, but, and I showed her this before. So if you remember, you can see how much it has grown. It just keeps on putting white, white, white. My heart almost dropped. That sounded like a footstep, but it just playing with something on the ground. Ah, that scared me. Anyways, I feel so vulnerable. Having my back exposed. Look at this. I had another light spot and I was hoping it can revert a little bit green, but no, she just keeps on putting white, white. Good thing every white pure leaf has a little bit of green. If not, it would just turn black. So that's pretty good, but look at that. Isn't that crazy? I don't understand. I mean, I kind of do. I know mutations happen all the time. This was random, so it was a mutation. I don't see anything else that's doing this. And it looks like a mandula. And I know someone told me that a global green is linked to a mandula. A lot of people told me that actually. And it could be that it's reverting to a mandula because it has that creamish, like that cream color, white. I don't know. So what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna go ahead and chop it. And I'm actually gonna go ahead and chop it from, I'm gonna chop this leaf. I'm gonna chop it right in front of it. Oh, it's also on the base too, on the stem, so that you know it's stable. It's very stable. Because I wanted to keep putting out more variegation of whatever this is. But I do have a copy of it and I'm gonna make it established in its own little 6-inch pot or 4-inch pot. So I'm not gonna chop this up into nodes because I want to make sure I have all of it. It's just so pretty. Like, look at that. You can see like the barely green it has is like, I want to go all out, but I know I will die if I do. So I'll just put a little bit of green so I don't die. It's really, really cute. I don't know. Or it could just be a mandula reverting back, or it could be a lemon meringue, but it doesn't look like a lemon meringue. I've seen those girls. And I'm gonna show you. Actually, I want to chop this one too. Not that stem, but I do want to make, now hold on. I do know some plants of Coastal Farm are patent. You cannot chop those plants and sell them, but I did heard, I think they said it too, you can chop them for yourself, and you can give them to friends. Don't, allegedly. I'm not trying to get sued, girl. Allegedly. So I'm gonna keep this for myself. I'm not gonna sell them or give them to friends, but allegedly, you can girl, I'm really scared, girl. Like, you can give them to who again? You can give it to friends and family, but you cannot sell them, right, and make a profit out of it. I don't know. I know people get mad about that. They're like, I paid that with my hard work and money, and you're gonna tell me what to do with it. But y'all know how it is out there. Y'all already know. Like HOA homes. Hello. I know some people like them a lot, and it is beneficial in some ways. It has its pros, but it also has its cons. Like, how are you gonna give me a ticket for my own property? But it is what it is. So I got some of those cuttings. My bowl is getting kind of full. Look at that. I don't want to kind of keep stacking on it because I think I will just for this one. This is a global green, right? Because I'm gonna show you guys my lemon meringue, and I'm kind of upset because like my lemon meringue is not lemon meringue, okay? It's kind of annoying. Just like my chameleon ZZ is not really doing that, and I've given it a good grow light. It's just not as strong, the genetics, as the other ones that I've been seeing. I should have waited, but it's okay though. I know that Coastal Farm gets better with their stuff. For example, like with their PPPs, they were like not the best irrigation at all. And then they're like so good now. I did have a beautiful PPP, but I ended up giving it to my grandma. Like I told you, I got rid of a lot of plants. I give it to her. I think I posted on my Instagram. You guys can see like how it looked. It was beautiful. And it made her really happy. And she actually, I went, because we did Thanksgiving. No, we did New Year's at her house. And I saw it. And she had it like in the kitchen in its own designed area. And I was like, oh my God. Oh my God. Girl. Because sometimes I give her plants and she sells them. But But hey, girl's a hustler, and I respect that. I love that girl. That girl, my grandma. I love my grandma a lot. We were actually, because my boyfriend and my mom did me like a dinner here in the apartments for my birthday, which was so cute. Like my brother wrote me the most sweetest letter, and I was bawling. Like I was like, I'm not gonna cry. I'm not gonna cry. Okay. I'm not gonna show them I'm a weak ass. But I cried. I was like literally like crying, and I was laughing so much that I lost my voice a little bit. I was laughing like a geese. Like like that's how you know it was really, really good. And I spent so much. I was so grateful, and I was like, oh my god, I love you guys so freaking much. Like thank you for for being here. So it was beautiful. I was so blessed and grateful. And the hell was I gonna say about the plan with that? I was telling her like that's never mind. I'm not gonna say that. That's a whole different thing. I don't know what I was gonna say because usually when I say something, I'm like trying to get something close to it or something like that. But anyways, so here's my salad. It's no dressing because I'm low on calories right now. I'm doing a calorie deficiency. Just kidding. I hope it doesn't trigger anybody. Yeah, so skinny, right? I'm gonna put it right over here. You guys can see a little bit, so it's kind of pretty to show, but I still need space to work, right? Next up, again, we're kind of almost done. We have 1, 2, 3, 4 plants I have to clone. So here's this one. This one's really, really thirsty. I had it on the ceiling because, like, again, I don't like having. I noticed that if I'm gonna put a plant in the ceiling, it needs to have its own cash pot, which this does have its own cash pot, and it needs to be a plant that doesn't need to be repotted ASAP. Pothos are pretty resilient. I know spider plants love being root bound, so I might have spider plants, but they don't trail nicely. I mean, they look pretty, but put it in water, it's gonna get nice and hydrated. Don't worry about that. I know when they put babies, they do get nice and traily, but So this is my lemon meringue, and you're gonna be like, David, that's a global green. No, girl, it was advertised as a lemon meringue photos, and it did look, and it does have some lemon meringue leaves. Here's a leaf. It was turning back because it was getting more light where I have it at. But so heaven knows these new cuttings are gonna be coming to global grains, or because when they, oh my god, what? When I put them in their own pots, when they have their nice roots, I'm hoping that with the grow lights that might turn that gene back again. If not, it's probably far too gone, and it might just be a global green. Time will tell. Time will tell, and of course I'll let you know. Okay, I just want to give it like a nice haircut because it is kind of long. And we love that, but I wanted to get more bushy, which I don't know if it's smart because it will develop even more roots, but I know that pothos are kind of okay with that. I'm gonna find out. I don't have any more space for these, so I'm gonna put them to the side, and I will cut them individually off camera, and put them in another bowl. And then we have this one, which is my tricolor syngonium. She's kind of cute. She's kind of giving what she is supposed to give. It is stunning. I actually cut this plant so many times, and she just kept coming back. She's like, I'm not gonna die. I'm resilient. I'm a fighter. And that's why I give her her own beautiful pot. I love that sound. And there was only one, and I actually got this in damn it, what's his name? Yeah, it's far as well, but he has rare plants. It's where I used to got my Bergamot Monster de Peru, which we're not gonna talk about. I do have the mother. I got rid of the baby, which it was developing new leaves, but I forgot to water it and it just died. It's okay though. I do have the mother though, and I'm gonna put her in a grow light. There's a Melly. What I do now, I know it's so disgusting, but I don't care anymore. Whenever I see a Melly, I squish it with my own thumb. Yeah, it's like when a mother like just picks the kids' boogers in public, because they don't have anything, but like they have to get it done, so they don't care, because it's their baby. Same here, girl. So I know you're gonna be like, David, that is not me. And David, stop speaking for mothers. Girl, I had my own mom, okay, and she was so amazing that I have kind of an idea. Anyways, no, I don't. I'm sorry. We're gonna go ahead and chop this up and put it in something. It's gonna get bushy as well. Syngoniums do trail nicely, which is fun. There, got it. Look at this. I'm trying to remember where I got it from. It's from like a nursery. It's not Green Gate. It's not that one. It's not River Gardens. That one's close by. Stop. There's a fungus that's going to my tea. God damn. I forgot. It's a guy. It's a guy. And he's pretty, I mean, he didn't really talk to me. But yet again, I'm not really approachable. I have a B resting face. So when I'm browsing, I look really, I'm happy, like really, really happy inside. But in the outside, I look mad. I got it from my dad and my grandma. I'm sorry. I'm trying to cut this little part off over here too. But yeah, so I don't blame him. And he was really busy talking to customers too, which I appreciate because like it shows that he really does care. If anybody knows, I know some of you guys have told me about him and I've gone finally, but I forgot his name. I think his name Tails, and that's a different one. Okay, so I like to chop it up with nodes as well, and they're not gonna be in individual planters. I want a nice bushy syngonium, so they're gonna be all together. Look at that, which I actually have done successfully. Syngoniums are pretty easy to propagate usually. Oh, look at that, this one's so pretty. And I gave it to my mama because I know she likes pink. She's a pink kind of girl. Well, she likes purple, but she likes pink plants too. And I was like, you can take it, girl. I know you like it a lot. I'm gonna put it in my salad. I love that. Okay, we have two more. I think the last one is some Marble Queen Potos, which I was gonna go ahead and chop it up into notes, but I think it's fine the way. Ouch, it's fine the way it is. Look at that. It is thirsty. You can kind of see how like it's kind of flimsy. But I will go ahead and chop this one. I don't know why I bought the most heaviest planters. This is, I thought it was a red arrow syngonium, but someone corrected me and it's not. It's, you can say that to a plant person and they will know what you're talking about, but that's not the actual term of this. So, I kind of forgot what it's called, but it's a syngonium and I got it from Coast Farm. I know. I'm trying to like be more diverse where I get my plants from, but they just have good plants. They're pretty and affordable. So I'm gonna go ahead and just chop this up and make my own little 6-inch pot with this, with whatever I have in hand. It would also promote the plant to get nice and bushy. This plant, like I said, it has been with me. Some people told me it's pretty like finicky. As a matter of fact, you guys, even though I got rid of a lot of plants, I'm still dealing with high humidity. I mean, why do I talk like that? Oh my God. I keep pronouncing that so loud. Yeah, so especially, oh my God, if I mop, if I cook, if I use the dryer, it gets really humid. My apartment, the average humidity is like 50% humidity. It hardly ever drops to that. I know once it goes above 60, you can start getting mold problems and stuff like that. So I always do my best. And yeah, like I said, when I cook, when I use the dryer, which we checked out the stuff, it's all good. I do gotta clean the dryer though. I know you're supposed to do that like yearly, like not the lint section, like you're supposed to actually open your dryer and get that cleaned through. If not, it's a fire hazard. And I haven't done that for 4 years. 3 years, 4 years. I gotta do it. It's really due. It gets really humid and it goes to like 67% humidity. I have like my thermal things because like, I don't know, I got it from my plants and then I started seeing my apartment, how it is pretty humid. And I freak out. So if it's dry outside, which is starting to get dry because the cold's here, the cold air is dry. I open the windows. If it's also really humid outside, I just end up running the air conditioning because it throws out dry air, and I do my best to drop it because I'm so scared of mold. I'm really scared of black mold. And I'm just very dramatic and I get really paranoid easily. I know there's these things called dehumidifiers, which is just the opposite of what humidifiers do, which I'm pretty sure you're aware of what humidifier is. A lot of people buy them. I do have one. It doesn't do anything. And I paid $40 for it. It's a little tiny machine. It doesn't do anything. So it's only for a room. And I need it for like my entire apartment. So it doesn't do anything. I want to get a nice one, but they're expensive. They're like $100. They're like $90, $80. I'm like, girl. it's not that bad. If it gets really, really bad on humidity, I will debate and I'll just get it. But I have my little techniques to dry out the air. Good thing it's cold now, so the air outside is always dry usually, so I can just open the windows and let dry air get inside. But and it's also good to open your windows too every now and then to get some fresh air, right? I always have air purifiers. I don't know if you guys can hear it, but I have one in my living room and one in my bedroom because I got it for dust, but I like the idea of having clean air. It doesn't really do anything, but it does collect a lot of dust and a lot of hair from my cat. So I have them running on blast, but I put them on low because I'm filming a video. I got the Levoit, kind of fancy, right? And yeah, humidity. So I'm saying all that because I know people tell me this plant likes a lot of humidity. I have it next to the kitchen, but I got bored of it. I'm gonna put it back in there because it was doing so good right there. And I just placed it like middle in the corner of my apartment, and it's still doing so good. It's putting out new leaves because I have a humid apartment. I also had calatheas and all that kind of stuff, and they were doing good. And it's because I had a humid apartment. So I'm scared when I get more plants. It might help for the winter because the air gets drier, right? But when summer kicks in, I'm gonna cry. I think I might actually debate on getting a dehumidifier on summer. Because girl, I am so scared of mold. And not even just that, it also makes your apartment smell musty, and I hate when my apartment smells. I have a cat, so that really like just triggered it even more. So I would possibly get a dehumidifier because Lord have mercy, the smell of must, and I have carpet. It gets me mad. So yeah, but my plants are loving it. That's why they were doing so good. People ask me like, why your plants look so good? I was like, I mean, I do the basics. I give them light, I take care of them, I water them, I do fertilize them every now and then, right? But it's because my apartment was humid. They like the humidity, so that's why. I know humidity is a lot better than dry air, but too much of anything is bad for you, right? I like to have dry air, but I know humid air, like 50% is good too. Like it controls bacteria and viruses in the air. It's good for your nose. It's better sleep. It's better skin. You don't get shocked when you touch anything like compared to dry air. So I have it pretty good. I should be grateful, right? But I'm scared when I get my plants. That's just gonna get like that again. So that's on that, and that's why this plant is still alive. I do underwater it, and it makes sense why it still hasn't died on me or got nasty. Because one, it is in a pretty big pot. Ew, it touched me. It's dripping its milk because I just cut it. I might need to wash my hands. Usually I think it's called sap. No, I just call it milk. From the cuttings, it releases like white stuff. Sometimes they can cause irritation on your skin, so you just want to make sure you wash your hands after that. But also because it was on a dark spot, and whenever you put a plant in a dark spot, even if it's a plant that likes to get a lot of water, you want to make sure you go down on that because it's going to take longer for the water to evaporate. My apartment's cold. I love it cold. It's kind of burning a little bit. And it's going to take longer for the water to evaporate. So yeah, if there's not enough airflow, if it's cold, if it's in a dark spot, a plant that likes to stay moist and you watered it, you have to treat it like a snake plant or you move it because it will it needs airflow, it needs warm air, it needs to let that water evaporate. If not, it will just cause root rot. And I haven't watered this plant. I water it like a little bit once a week, sometimes twice a week. So that's why I've been taking care of this beautiful Syngonium. I do love the back of the leaves. You guys can see it has that beautiful maroon color, and I love that color. I love maroon so much, so it's gorge. And that's on that, you guys. I know I blabbered a lot, but I miss talking to myself. I love talking to y'all and showing you guys all the plants and stuff like that. We have a lot of work to do. Well, me, I will go to the Walmarts, if not Dollar Tree. They are putting out their planters. I know all the years people wouldn't buy them. I know people just got into houseplants, so that's probably why they do buy them now. But it's been getting harder to get those planters. I don't know if I have one. I usually have one. I have some. They're nice. I use them for cash pots, or I just repot my plants. For $1.25, that's a good price. They used to be $1, which was a steal, but $1.25 is pretty good. I also know that 99-cent store, I'm trying to hook you guys up. Like the little, at the end, they always put out like bonus and stuff like that. So that's what I'm basically doing for you. The next one, so if you're looking for terracottas, they sell cheap terracotta pots and they're beautiful. They have different sizes, different options, different textures. Highly recommend you, if you have one, go to your 99-cent store and also go to the Dollar Tree. And get those planters. They have a lot of plant stuff in there too. And seeds, the seeds are pretty good for like 25 cents each. It's not bad. So I am gonna buy some of those planters. I'm probably gonna buy as much as I can. Like I'll go like every week and get like 10 if I can. And just have my stash because I always need those. Those are also, not just that, but they're also amazing for bottom watering. When I sell my hanging plants, I told that he's on a schedule. I got that machine for him for Christmas because I'm a good mama. Yes, I call myself a mama. Cry about it. Oh my God. I know people get mad when I say that, but I don't care. I got him that because like he eats a lot. He was kind of getting fat, so I had to put him on a schedule. And he has that, so it still scares me a little bit. My own voice scares me, but he likes it. That's a lot. He doesn't, but I like it because I don't really gotta feed him. It does it automatically, so that's great. I do give him treats to bond with him because I know you can't just, you know, put all machine because then he won't connect with you. I do play with him and give him treats, but those planters are really good because they have no holes. You have to do them yourself. They're really good for catch pots. When I have a lot of hanging plants, I would always look for them because they're perfect for the coastal farm. They just fit so beautifully with this. I set it in there, let it bottom water overnight, and then I just take it out, put it to the tub or wherever you want to put it, let it drain any excess water, and then hang it back up. You don't gotta water it for like weeks because in the ceiling, and you know, just depends on conditions. But for me, I didn't have to water them for weeks, and it was amazing compared to stop watering then put them in the tub. So I do want to get a good amount of them to pot some new plants in them, and also for bottom watering. I want to get all of them. I'll be considerate and leave some for the other people too. But yeah, that's what's been going on. Happy late Christmas and New Year's. It's a new year, but legally wise, it's a whole new chapter. So hope you guys had an amazing day. Thank you so much for watching. Let me know what I missed in the plant community. Let me know if there's any new plants that have been added to your list that you would like to share to the class. And yeah, thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Honestly, like I'm gonna go plant shopping tonight because I don't like driving by myself in the night, but my boyfriend's gonna be tired, so that's okay. I want to make him caldo. I want to make some chicken soup right now. That might make him kind of like gooey, so he might drive me. But if not, I'll go by myself, and I'm okay with it because like I need to go to Lowe's. Watch it be dead. But if it's like Lush, it's gonna activate my addiction again. So let's see what happens. I'll see you guys tomorrow, and I'll let you guys know if we do go. You will see the video. So yeah, I'm gonna go and do this on a different video or just do it by myself, but I'll give you guys updates whenever I do houseplant updates, and I'll see you on the next one. Bye.